In this clip on handwriting analysis, experts in the field Mr. Michael Yam and Mr. William Pang explain the characteristics of the garland writer and what job would suit this person best.
In our work, we actually use about 10 different factors to come to a profile analysis. For example, not only the type of handwriting, but the space between each alphabet, between each line. Like in this particular case, the writer tends to come right until the edge of the paper on the left margin. It gives an indication that this person has got more comfort with the past, because the left edge of a margin usually is associated with the past experiences. By starting right to the edge, it shows that they're more comfortable with the past, they want to hold on to the past. While on the right margin over here, we find that the person normally stays not too close to it. It's just an expression that they are coming to the edge. They are not very much of a risk taker. Compared to one, if you see a handwriting that really goes right until the edge, it's almost falling off already. That would be indicative of a writer who loves to take risk.
It's very beautiful,
yes.
Handwriting.
It's because the person wants to communicate clearly. So they spend the time to write it in this particular way. The fact also, if you start seeing the spaces between individual words that are a bit bigger gap, in this case it's about 2 characters wide, and the lines between one on the top and one at the bottom also suggests that the person prefer a bit more space to work with. They don't like too much restriction, they don't like to conform to too much rules, they like to have a bit more privacy. So in work they may be forced to do what they have to do, but in their own private life, this person would prefer to have a bit more space to live. So for example, this is the writer, and in this case, this particular writer has got quite what we call an embellished signature. A signature is a representation of the own image. This is what I am and what I want the world out there to see. So you notice that in this case, the handwriting is smaller than the signature block. The signature block is very expressive, so the person wants to be known. When the person steps into the room, they want to say, hey, this is me, I just came into the room, recognize me for what I am. So these are all little things that tell tales, signs of what the writer is all about. So yes, handwriting do tell you a bit more about the real personality of the writer.
People who fit this garland handwriting style usually will fit a job that is people related, a job that does communication. And because his particular handwriting is also very large, indicating that the person is very expressive. So a job that is people related, that deals with a lot of communication and allow this person to express him or herself would be ideal job.
Okay, and you can tell a garland handwriting from the way they write their M's and N's, is that right?
No, the M and N's is to show you that this is how a garland handwriter would produce the M and N's. As the other one, you would see the M and N's is different.
It's more rounded.
Yes,
okay. All right.
Maybe I'll just put these two together and you can see the difference between the M and N's. You see the top of it and
the roundness and the pinpointedness of the other garland writers. In general, round handwriting belongs to people who are friendly and negotiable. So if your boss's handwriting is rounded and fairly medium pressure, very well rounded, you are lucky, because even if you said no the first time, you might get yes the third time you asked him.
Have you ever wondered how honest are the words that are on paper? Well, find out how you can detect honesty in handwriting in the next clip.